This is Brittany.
And this is Fred.
Yes, on Instagram we are VSG underscore Britty Fitty and
Fatboy underscore VSG. Yeah.
yeah, so this is episode number 7, you guys.
Boom.
We're still alive, yay! So let's see, it's been
A few weeks, huh?
I think a couple of weeks since we made a video last, so let's catch you up. This week, some exciting things happened for Mr. Fred over here. You wanna?
Exciting is not my preferred word we use, but I went in for my 6 weeks checkup on the 30th. I explained to him I've been having chest pains and still some issues with some indigestion, etc. And so reverted back to having my gallbladder removed. So I was like, cool, well, we can do it next week. So fast forward to Wednesday, went in for that procedure, which was supposed to only be about 45 minutes. Ended up being several hours because my gallbladder was inflamed and backed up, filled with bowel and all kind of gross stuff. I don't know what all they did, but they pulled it out. And so it turned from four little portholes to end up having. I got 6 of them with staples and all type of stuff. So, yeah, that's interesting and painful. I think the gallbladder removal part is probably more painful than the actual sleeve surgery. It's probably because that same area, you cut open twice, and so I think that's why it's a little bit more painful than the sleeve was. But that's about it. First evening, should I say, because it was nighttime once I finally got back home. Uh, Pretty much just rested. Yeah, pretty much just rested. Yesterday, um, did a little bit. Was able to move around, walk a little bit, but not really do much. We didn't do much yesterday, did we? I don't remember for real, but yeah, it must not have been much. And, but today, well, excuse me, has been a very full day. Got up, went to the gym this morning, hit the elliptical for an hour, um, and just really put in work. And then we just been going and going and going all day, really. So it's been nonstop. So say one month no stop, no show. So regardless of situation, still had to get in. So we've had a pretty good day. So yeah, the gallbladder situation. If you ever have to have removed after the surgery, you definitely want to be fully healed because it will hurt like hell once you have to cut that same area open again. Even though it's laparoscopic, it still hurts. So that's one thing. If you can get it done before you have surgery, a couple months before you have surgery, I recommend it. If they say they have to remove it if you got gallstones, then I would recommend having it done before you have surgery, the sleeve surgery. So that way it has time to heal and all that type of stuff, and then you can have your sleeve done and you should be good to go. So that's my recommendation.
Yeah, I agree. So for me, this is actually week 4 for me post-op. What is this for you? Do you know?
This would be my week 7 or 8.
Has to be longer than that. If I'm in week 4.
If you're week 4, you
at
were a
least
month
8.
after me.
At least
so about
8.
Yeah.
8 or 9 probably. Yeah. So yeah, 4 weeks. Today actually, 4 weeks ago, I had my surgery done. I think what's interesting happened for me this week. Last week, let's talk about last week. Last week, I killed it as far as getting activity in. I think I hit 5 days consistently at the gym. So that was major for me, like major. And I liked it. I like how I felt. I liked going to the gym in the morning, getting it over with, starting my day like that. It really helped me have a more productive day by getting it over in the morning. Again, I'm dreading going back to work in a few weeks because that's going to change. I'm going to have to commit to doing it as soon as I get off from work, which is going to be a challenge. But
or you can get up with me in the morning and do it.
I can't. I have to be at work super early.
Yeah,
It's
you got to
just,
report for
I don't even want to chance that because I'll be late like at least 3 or 4 times a week, and I ain't nobody got time for that. So, but I could get up and go walking in the morning before I go to work. I could do that. I could get at least 30 minutes of walking before. And we talked about today, I'm going to try to commit to walking on my lunch break. So I have an hour-long lunch break. So if I can commit to at least 30 minutes at least of walking each day on my lunch break, I think I'll feel a lot better. And then I want to go as hard in the gym, even though I probably still will, just because once you get in the gym, it's kind of like all or nothing.
Yeah, basically.
So, but yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. But this week, it was really kind of low key. I was kind of pretty much focused on Fred and his health and the surgery and everything. So this week has kind of been a wash. I'm not gonna say a complete wash because I did work out Monday. I worked out today really good, and I'm gonna go in tomorrow morning. So that will at least be 3 days. So I feel good as long as I get at least 3 days in of activity. So that's about it. I'm trying to think of anything else extra that's going on with me. I've been playing with my food more, which has been kind of cool. I've been trying new recipes and mixing up recipes that I've done in the past. Last week, we had lamb chops last week. That was so good. Go to our Instagram page. We post a lot of stuff on our Instagram if you don't follow us already. So I usually post like at least pictures. I don't do videos because I'm a one person, thing here. So it's kind of hard for me to do video and cook at the same time. Maybe one day I can work up to that. But right now, we basic. So, but yeah, I made lamb chops last week, which were delicious. I made I made lobster and shrimp mac without the macaroni. We used cauliflower and broccoli, but I used the same cheese sauce that I would for my macaroni and cheese. That was delicious. That's also on my Instagram page.
Yes.
Let me know if you want to see some cooking with B and cooking with Fred videos, and we can try to whip something up if you guys want to just see how we get down.
Yeah, I've yet to make a healthy meal. So, besides before my surgery, I was doing it.
Before which surgery? Before the actual VSG surgery?
I made some stuff. But since then, I haven't cooked.
Yeah, you haven't cooked a whole lot.
I haven't cooked anything.
Well, you cooked when you thought you were going to eat.
Yeah,
like right after.
And I haven't cooked since then.
You cooked a lot, and then that went to waste.
They all went to waste. Yeah. I haven't cooked since then. So.
Yeah, we waste a lot of food around these parts.
Yeah. That is an adjustment. That is an adjustment.
I'm getting better. Well, each day is a learning experience on how much to cook and how much not. But it's still fun. I still like to play around. The grocery bill's gone down dramatically because we can't eat a whole lot. So we really only shelling out whatever our kid's going to eat, which is like his lunch stuff and his snack stuff or whatever. Shoot, we get by with buying maybe like 1 or 2 packs of meat.
Yeah.
If even that. If even we used any of that. I still got a freezer full of stuff now that we'll get to probably in the next few weeks. But
yeah, because keep it all real, I'm down to 1 meal a day for the most part.
Pretty much. That's kind of how it gets.
Yeah, it's just like,
Yeah, we went to, so after we worked out today, we was like, oh, let's treat ourselves and go get some breakfast. Well, I really want some coffee. I was going to go to Starbucks. But I was like, no, let's just go have like a sit-down breakfast. We got time. So we went to Cracker Barrel. And this is the second time I think we've eaten out since we both had surgery. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And eating out now is so funny because you really eat one meal. Like
you don't eat one meal.
You don't eat one meal, but we only order one meal and we share it. And the waiters are so confused because they're like, I'm looking at you and I see y'all both big as hell. Why are y'all only ordering one plate? Like, is times that hard? Are you sure you okay? Is everything okay? And they constantly, are you okay? Is everything okay? It's like, yeah. I just gotta get this down. So don't rush me.
Eat my little piece of bacon right here.
Right.
Mind my business.
Exactly. So you're eating out is even cheaper, which is great.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think what did we spend this morning?
$13.79.
$13. And we went out to eat last week, I believe. And we spent maybe like $8.
Yeah.
We just got one appetizer of some like the bang bang type shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
And we had enough to bring home.
Right.
And that was an appetizer.
That was an appetizer.
And it's not even like that big of an appetizer. I think we might have both eaten maybe 4 pieces of shrimp. If even. A piece.
Yeah, it takes you forever to eat the shrimp.
Yeah.
And so,
good.
They were tasty. They were definitely
so
tasty.
Good.
But yeah, that is amazing. You know, it's like you don't, and even though we didn't eat no biscuits, I still like to have all the stuff I'm gonna pay for on my table.
Yeah.
And so the lady was like, "They kind of messing up, man." And so I was like, "No, it's not right yet. It's not right yet." And I know it was pissed off when they finally came back, and the only thing we eating was like some bacon and just a few pieces of egg.
Yeah, we got, what did we get? I think it was like a 3 scrambled egg type of. Was it even 3?
I think it was just 2 scrambled eggs.
Yeah, just 2 scrambled eggs, a sausage patty, 2 strips of bacon, a bowl of grits. Which are gross. Biscuits and gravy. Which was no count. And out of all of that, I ate the sausage, Fred ate the bacon, I ate half of the eggs. And that was it. So yeah, it was pretty much half of the meal still there.
Had a cup of coffee.
Yeah, and didn't get
I didn't drink no coffee.
Didn't get to drink coffee for real. So yeah, all of that. I wanted coffee and still didn't even drink my coffee.
Yeah. So real good is about 2 slices of bacon and a piece of sausage.
Basically.
Save myself about $8.
Anyway. So yeah, long story short, yeah. The food thing, eating out and cooking at home is it's a lot cheaper.
It's a lot cheaper.
That's great. That's great. Ooh, so let's talk about today's meal. Well, yesterday I had to cook a pack of beef tips that I had in the refrigerator. As you know, you like leave stuff thawed out and you put in the refrigerator because you didn't feel like cooking it. Well, I had to cook it. And it wasn't even that big of a pack. I mean, it was probably like...
It was a 1 pound pack.
1 pound pack of beef tips. So I cooked those yesterday with some mushrooms and some cream of mushroom sauce, and just let them cook slow in the oven after I seared the meat real good or whatever. Oh my God. So we were so hungry tonight, just a few minutes ago, and we decided to go downstairs and see what we had in the refrigerator. Because I also made some chicken noodle soup yesterday too, which was good too.
Yeah, it was good.
But yeah, so it's thing you cook and you got food left over for days. So we still got soup left over for days, and we still got these beef tips and mushrooms left over. So tonight we used the beef tips and mushrooms and made like our own, what do you call it, like a gyro, pita pocket or whatever.
We found some low carb, pitas,
high fiber pita,
high
pitas.
fiber oat, something, I don't know. They're only like 3 grams of carbs per pita.
Yeah, they're not that bad. Not that bad. I'll take a picture of them and post them on my Instagram if you guys want to see.
Yeah.
So we made that and smear like some horseradish sauce on top of it.
Yeah.
Boom. So good. So good.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It was a great 2 little bites.
2-3 bites.
That's about it.
Not
gonna get much in.
But delicious.
But it was delicious.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I like. I enjoy, different recipes, and I can't wait till we can like start learning how to make like the keto bread and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I know we're not gonna be able to get it down for real, but I just want to experiment with it. Ooh, I did look up some keto Christmas cookie recipes because I really want to make some Christmas cookies. I love making Christmas cookies, and it's really been like a bummer that I can't. I haven't been able to indulge on any Christmas.
It's been a bummer for me too, because I've been waiting on to eat the Christmas cookies.
I know. It's so sad. So yeah, the only person who's been able to actually enjoy any sweets around here is our kid, who only eats sugar cookies.
He only eats sugar cookies.
So he's super easy.
Yeah.
We just buy the Pillsbury pull-aparts and cook them.
Oh, let's talk about we did try the keto chocolate chip cookies.
We did, but you said that they weren't so keto.
I mean, they were made with the almond flour and the Trulia, whatever, which is horrible. First of all.
Oh, that's what we use.
Yeah.
What was it say? You said you wanted to switch up the next time.
Use a swerve instead of the.
Okay.
Yeah, use a
Yeah,
swerve.
I think we probably got to order that on Amazon. I looked at Walmart tonight. I couldn't find it, but it might have been at Walmart.
I think you got the one of the bag you did get from HEB. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Probably.
So the first time we tried the chocolate chip cookie recipe, I mean,
that's the only time. That was the first.
Yeah. At first bite.
Some cookies without me?
No. It's too much work.
Right.
At first bite, I was like, oh, that ain't too bad, you know. But then the aftertaste of the swerve, the Trulia with the Splendid kicks in. That shit's horrible. So that would be again. And that made my stomach hurt.
It made my stomach hurt too.
I was like, God, I don't know
what it was.
Cramp up or something. So we had to toss those.
Yeah,
that wasn't a good adventure.
It wasn't. But what we have found that we indulge in.
It's not keto. Let me tell you that now.
Keto at all.
She probably not me.
These Ghirardelli Intense Dark Sea Salt Chocolate Bars, the little squares, so good. Because it has like a little crunch of sea salt and roasted almonds. So good. But one bar, I mean, it might be that bad. one square is 5. No, it's not. It's 5 carbs. So if you allow yourself that in your macros for the day, which is kind of easy if you not eating carbs throughout the day, you can really afford to have maybe 1 or 2 of these in the evening, which is kind of what I do. Even though I probably have had some carbs throughout the day because I be slipping. But
no carbs today though.
I don't think I had. No, I didn't have.
We've been on the gun all day.
Right. But yeah, these are good. I also got these, the Intense Dark 72% cacao. This is way too dark for my taste. I can't do it if I don't have nothing in it. These are only 4 grams of carbs per square. So, I mean, hey, knock yourself out. Well, don't knock yourself out, but you can have a couple, maybe 3 of these.
One or 2 a day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of like we just
2 of these.
Calm it down a little bit.
But, I mean, push come to shove, if I want something sweet, I probably would tear one of these up. But, hey, don't skimp on your chocolate now. You want a little piece of chocolate, go for it. That's all I say. As long as you can afford it in your macros for the day, do it.
Yep.
But my favorite were the Dove bars. Those definitely have way more carbs than the Ghirardellis. I think you can have 4 little squares per serving, and that was like 9 grams of carbs. But they were so good.
Yeah, it made things just like an inch off, you know. It's almost like so. I'm never gonna be one type of people be like, oh, I'm never gonna have one. I don't ever eat another pistol bug. No. But you know, you just gotta know how to control, or you know what I'm saying, we know we're not gonna eat. Hell, you can't eat. Really, the main thing is you really can't eat. Like, you just can't eat so much stuff. You just don't.
No.
So.
Ooh, a couple other things that happened to me that have not happened before. I had my first experience of the dreadful dumping syndrome. And I think what happened was, see, when Fred was in the hospital, I had a lot of carbs that day because I was in the hospital, I was starving, I didn't pack anything. So I was eating at the restaurant there, which I did good at first. I had a cup of tomato basil soup at first. And then because I was there for a whole freaking 8 hours, not longer, I got hungry again and ended up going back to get me a cup of coffee, which turned into being some cappuccino, which is really good. And these 3 little like donut type bites or whatever.
Oh yeah, donut bites?
They were good.
She didn't tell me about that.
I ate them in your face. You was drugged up, you didn't know.
Yeah.
And then the next day, and then they sent him. Well, they didn't send him home, but they told him he could have like crackers and apple juice and stuff. So I'm eating crackers with him. Shouldn't have done that. But I don't think that's what made me sick. I think what made me sick was the next morning when I was rushing to take my son to school. I stopped on the way home because I was so hungry. Because I didn't eat good at all the day before. I don't even think I had like a whole meal the day before. So I was starving by that morning time, and I just stopped at the first place, which was McDonald's, and got a sausage with just a slice of cheese on it, no bun, nothing like that. And I ate that sausage. I only had like 2 bites. And by the time I got home, I had that feel. I was sitting on the toilet. Sorry, TMI. Using the bathroom. And the next thing I know, it was like, it just came right back up. But, after that, I was fine, But, yeah, I guess the grease of the sausage must have, set everything off. I don't know, but that was my first episode. I don't ever want to feel that again because that was really scary and disgusting all at the same time. And then what else happened? I had been on a stall, like a weight loss stall, for maybe 2 weeks total. And I think part of that has something to do with my cycle. And then the other part I think has to do with because I was coming off of being on liquids for like a week and a half and actually incorporating food. So my body, I think, was trying to get used to actually having food in the system again and all that balancing out. But I did finally go down like a couple pounds a couple days ago. So at least we're back on track. But I mean, I check my inches and stuff, and my inches are still going down. So that to me I'm happier with that than I am with what the scale says. So don't get caught up in the scales. You're gonna have stalls and all type of stuff. But as long as you're coming down in your clothes are getting looser, and that's where you should see success in my eyes. I don't care about the scale at this point.
Yeah, I don't rock the scale that much. For that reason, you know what I'm saying? Because you get on the stall and you can really worry yourself. And because the main thing is, you're not doing. I know I'm not eating bad.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not eating no bread. I'm really not eating no carbs for real. And that's why when the doctor told me I can eat a cracker, I was like, I can eat a cracker. And she was like, yeah, here's a cracker, here's some apple juice. Try to get something in here. I was like, yeah, I'll take some crackers and some apple juice. I haven't had no crackers in months.
Right.
So
we both had to. Yeah. We can have crackers. Okay.
Man, Lord have mercy, let me have a cracker.
That's fine.
And some apple juice. And so yeah, that was the best cracker and apple juice. You thought I was a kid from the island. They never had damn cracker in his life before. But I was throwing crackers up.
Hilarious. Yeah. But yeah, so that's about the gist of what's been going on with us for the last couple of weeks. Next week is gonna be exciting and should be successful and all that type of stuff as far as activity goes and all that. We'll definitely meet them every day.
Definitely meet our metrics every day.
Yeah, we're going on a little vacay next week, starting towards the end of the week, just for a long weekend or whatever. So that'd be cool. We'll try to post a couple of pictures maybe on Instagram, but we'll probably disconnect just to, focus on enjoying family time and stuff. So you might not see a video next week. You probably won't see a video next week, but we'll definitely do one the following week or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we're just excited, ready for the holidays. I hope you guys are looking forward to the holidays as well. Spend with your loved ones. If you don't have no loved ones, here's a big hug for you. We love you. All that jazz. But yeah, until next time, I think this is it. We'll sign off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else.
We're signing off.
Yeah, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Whatever they may be. Kwanzaa, Kitchens. I don't think Kitchens is a holiday, but Kwanzaa, what's the juice? Hanukkah. Christmas. Say 10 people.
Everybody.
Whatever.
Just have a great one. All right. We love you. And don't forget to subscribe,
comment. Subscribe, hit the bell, click the link, all that good stuff. all that. Do all that.
And definitely follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on
We're
Instagram.
very interactive.
Yep.
We
Yep.
talk to anybody who
Yep.
pretty much comments on our stuff,
Yep.
and it's just a good group over there. So we like it.
Yeah, we definitely. Yep.
But yeah, we're signing off. Until next time, y'all have a blessed one. Love you. Mean it. We're out.
Out.